Hey guys, VGamersNRV here, back with another video, and today I'm back with some more Phoenix, Wright, Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we finished off Turnabout Samurai, with Will Powers being declared innocent, and now we move on to the fourth episode of this game, Turnabout Goodbyes. I'm gonna be quiet here now, for a bit. I'm being quiet because I can't voice act all this very quickly. Well, this is a surprise, huh, Miles Edgeworth? What have you just done? Now, I'm sure, as you all know, these little scenes in the beginning always set up the crime and, well, I say always, but it's really only happened for two cases. Because we didn't get one of these scenes for Turnabout Samurai. What we got for Turnabout Samurai was Maya being really excited about Steel Samurai. But back for Turnabout Sisters in the first Turnabout, this opening cutscene showed us who the true killer was. And now it's showing Miles Edgeworth. Also, I didn't plan this. I just realized it last night when I was setting up my upload schedule for these videos. This video, this one that you're watching right now, is set to go up on December 20th. Now, this will probably have 6 parts to it. Turnabout Goodbyes will probably have 6 parts to it, meaning I am gonna pass Christmas Day while doing this case, and as you can see, this crime does take place on Christmas Eve. It takes place, like the whole murder trial with Miles, takes place on Christmas Eve. I didn't plan this. It just ended up happening this way. But you know what? I'm gonna take it. If it's here, I'm gonna take it. Wait, no, this goes up on the 21st, doesn't it? Does this go up on the 20th or the 21st? I believe this goes up on the 21st, actually. No, but even if it goes up on the 21st, by the time we're done with this, it'll be like the 27th or the 28th, which may or may not match the in-game date by the time we get done with this. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we get there. Anyway, just wanted to point that out. It was not by intention, but now that it's happening, it's happening. Merry Christmas, Phoenix. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Could you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal has been sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy and tip a hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie is proved to be a hoax, locals are confident that their Gordy is a real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Isn't that news network how you found out about Will Powers being tried for murder? Nick? The water pressure's kinda low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have you spray them with a hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yikes! Maya! Fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in murder. What? When? Where? Who? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. So yeah, Phoenix being Phoenix and having known Miles previously and convinced that Miles could never have committed murder, is going to visit the detention center and probably offer to take up Miles's defense. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. No, I don't think you should really mention it to too many people either. There you are, Miles. Ah! Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, duh, he was arrested for murder. I wouldn't be in a good mood after that either. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were held here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time if you could spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. No, I don't think any of us expected to see you in detention. Yeah. Let's talk about what happened real quick. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're going to help you, that's what! Help me. You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you've got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience. Nick, he's insulting you! Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Okay, so let's talk about Gourd Lake. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? I mean, he did kind of tell us at the end of the last trial that he never wants to see our face again, so, you know, that may or may not be a reason, but let's try this. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. I guess that's fair. But, you know, we're still gonna help him anyway. Let's move over to the Gourd Lake entrance and see what we can do to help him out. Because even though he doesn't want us as his defense attorney, and technically he hasn't even officially asked us, we're gonna help him out. This is where it happened? Yeah. Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I could see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey! Isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. If anyone found anything... Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today. Cruise. Ah! Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts! Wright. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Yeah, I kinda expected that reaction. Let's talk about what happened real quick. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Cloud's lawyer? Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Okay, let's talk about Edgeworth. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. Is it possible? I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what a witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth's been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Yeah, that is rough, isn't it? But also, considering all the rumors and stuff about him, I guess it makes sense in a way. I don't know. Let's talk about the defense request. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation is be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your kind declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right all over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. I mean, Miles and Phoenix did know each other before this, and maybe he just doesn't want Nick involved. I don't know. I do know, but I don't know. Who is this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. She's 17. I'm sure she knows about Santa already. Detective Gumshoe, sir! What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? The autopsy report or how to get in touch with you? Autopsy report. Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. How are you a defense attorney and don't know how to get to the police station? Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe! What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for when talking... What? I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have the time to think about not giving you information. No, I think Gumshoe right now is more than willing to help you out because he also believes that Edgeworth is innocent. So I don't think it's a situation of, oh, he's so busy that he's not paying attention to what's coming out of his mouth. No, he definitely wants to help Edgeworth, and to help Edgeworth, he needs to help you guys. So I think that's what's going on here. That's my opinion on it. Let's go to Gourd Lake Public Beach. That's the only place we can go that we haven't been to yet, besides the police station. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand! Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please! I bet they're great! With a name like Samurai Dog, not be. They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. Nope. Nope. Okay, there is something we need to examine real quick. We need to examine this firework popper thing that's on the blue bench closest to us. Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick! They might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Wasn't that obvious? Poppers. Take it or leave it. Yeah, let's take it. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Maya, don't use all of them up. We actually are going to need them eventually. Alright, so it's going to seem like I know exactly what to do while doing this entire case. And it's true, I know exactly what to do during this entire case because, like I mentioned in the last episode, I believe, Turnabout Goodbyes is one of my favorite cases throughout the entire Ace Attorney franchise. So, yeah, I know exactly what to do and exactly when to do it. Alright, Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Let's not do that. What we actually need to do before we can go talk to anyone is examine, we have to move all the way over here. We need to examine this camera. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool! Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough? Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Hey! What in the Sam Hill? Look at what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You know how much roll film costs? I'll pay you back. With what money, Maya? You don't work, and apparently Nick's not doing so well financially. What were y'all thinking setting up a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb doesn't mean we all are. Man, you got a lot to say. Nick, help. And who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all are gonna say for bejesus sake. God, I'd rather sit one Papa's drawers than listen to y'all stutter all day. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Alright, before we talk to her, actually, we need to present our attorney's badge. Hi, this is my badge. Huh? Our badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive. You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle with meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank if I want. If it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Alright, let's talk to Lotta real quick. Let's talk about what happened. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That so? Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. Which is fair. Let's talk about Lotta real quick. Let's talk about you. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. Guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? For some reason, I don't believe her. Anyway, let's talk about the camera. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made, a genuine Soligan. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? The camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers a shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera! Neat! So her camera's programmed to take pictures as soon as it hears loud sounds, and she's here to photograph meteor showers? That doesn't add up. Let's present Lotta's camera to her. Lotta? Yeah? So, your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now wouldn't the gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on him though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeah! I'll go check out that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, as someone who lives in the Central South, I don't know anyone who speaks with a southern drawl and actually says yeehaw. I live in Texas. So it's, it's not like the southern, it's not the South, but I live in Texas. I don't know a single person with I know people with southern draws, like thick southern draws. Not a single one of them says yeehaw. Anyway, she went inside her SUV. I guess she should come back later. Yeah, that is our cue to leave. So, birds. So let's go back to the Gore Lake Public Beach, and after that, we're gonna go, boat rental shop. Not yet. Not yet. We're gonna go to the entrance, and then we're gonna go over to the Criminal Affairs Department, which is where Detective Gumshoe should be. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal! Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting, for better or worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Alright, let's talk real quick. What's the bad news you gotta give us? The victim. Let's talk about the victim. Do you know anything about the victim yet? Nah, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Let's talk about the meeting. How'd the meeting go, huh? So, how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me, but still. I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Let's talk about... Okay, we have a new option. Let's talk about trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that we're obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. Working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. We know, buddy. We know. Let's talk about the autopsy report. You got an autopsy for us? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Much appreciated, Detective. Let me look at that real quick. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. Oof. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I've met him somewhere a long time ago. You probably did. You probably did, and I'm saying that as someone who knows who that is. You probably did. Anyway, that's all we can do here, so let's go all the way back to Lotta. Nope, I don't want to talk. I want to move. Let's go all the way back to Lotta and hope she found a photo of something. Move over to Gore Lake Public Beach, and then over to the woods. There we go. Whew. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec, we got bingo! Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 photos last night. Hey! This is them, take a look. Oh, that is the moment of the murder. Wait, see? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out last night to start an old bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so, or I reckon no. I reckon so. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. But, Lotta, don't let it get you skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. But we do have a photo. It's worth something. Alright, let's move over to the Gourd Lake Public Beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. I don't remember the voice I gave him. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl can't. Deserves the best. Not another model, I hope. She's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She brought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my... What? No, she's not. Yeah, no, that'd be weird. She's 17, he's 24. No. No, we're gonna shut down immediately. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. No, but hey, that's Larry Butts for you. Let's talk about what happened real quick. And also why he's in a Santa costume selling samurai dogs. Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kants, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Move. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, Kants is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, He's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgeworth in the same class as us in grade school. What? Yeah, so that's how Nick knows Edgeworth. They've known each other since grade school. They were classmates. Let's talk about samurai dogs before we talk about Edgeworth. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kay-Ance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change your name and you girl go, friend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. What? Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Okay, let's talk about Edgeworth and then we'll talk about Gordy. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like his father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow, wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about a man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? I have a feeling Nick knows exactly what changed his mind. Of course he does. I know what changed his mind too, but we're gonna find out about that as we progress through this story. Let's talk about Gordy. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. Monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster. A real monster that looks, yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. He's joking. We're not paying him $1 million. I don't think he expects us to have that kind of money, to be fair. No, we don't need to present anything. We've done all we can here. So we need to, first of all, get out of here. And then we're going to move back to the Wright & Co. law offices. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy! That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him. For old time's sake. Maybe we should. Yeah, so we're going to move over to Grossberg Law Offices. We're gonna We're gonna talk to him, and we're gonna have to present the autopsy report as soon as we talk to him. That old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's, something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? Takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon. You see? Mr. Grossberg, sir? Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Before we do that, let's present... Where is it? Autopsy report. Let's present this to him. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Do you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And do you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Oh yeah, oops, we were supposed to talk to him and then present that. My bad, let's talk about what happened. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. It's Robert Hammond. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Let's talk about that painting. Mr. Grossberg? Whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall be ever coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. I suppose it is. Anyway, let's talk about Robert Hammond. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the Dl6 Incident. Dl6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it for the trial during Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss that they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Miss Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was lost. No conviction was made. Let's talk about the Dl6 incident, because this case that we're doing right now, very related to the Dl6 incident. Very related. The Dl6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one that helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. Dl6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the Dl6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Alright. We're gonna do exactly as he says. We're gonna go over to the detention center and we're gonna try and talk to Miles and get something out of him. What's this? I was hoping you had gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's of no concern of yours. I guess he hasn't found anyone yet. No, I wouldn't expect him to find anyone so quickly. Let's talk. What happened? Oh, wait, we can't talk, because he already talked about that, and he refuses to talk to us. We have to present Misty Faye's photo to him. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you don't always see it through, don't you? About the Dl6 incident. Right. Dl6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from Dl6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But, I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you'd like, and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. Alright, he's finally gonna talk. Let's talk about the Dl6 incident. Edgeworth, sorry to bring this up, but the Dl6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The Dl6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick? What does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, Dl6 will be closed forever. Let's talk about the suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Alright, let's talk about your father. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. I suppose that's fair. We have to present the lake photo to him, the one that shows someone shooting someone out on the boat. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you! Yes. Will you? Of course we will, or of course we won't. We're not gonna... You can say, of course we won't, and Nick will try to joke about it, like, yeah, no, of course we won't. Miles and Maya are not gonna find it funny. Of course we'll defend you. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should... What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Ah! It's calming down! Phew! That was scary. Uh-huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes. Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? It's called a trauma response, Nick. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth another request to Detective Gumshoe. To Detective Gumshoe. Why is that hard to say? But yeah, so Miles has a trauma response associated with earthquakes, which is fair considering the Dl6 incident. Which, again, we'll find out a lot more about later. Like I said, the Dl6 incident is very related to this case we're going on right now. Whew. What's going on here? Hey! What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? Oh, sir. Gumshoe, I know you want to help Miles, but this is the best way to do it, trust me. Let's talk about Lotta's testimony. So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth file the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop a quality it might, but it should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so it's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. A cancellation? Let's talk about tomorrow's trial. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. Alright, let's talk about Edgeworth. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is still going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again, for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who could do it, pal. You're the only one who could save Mr. Edgeworth. About that, let's present Edgeworth's request to him. Look what I've got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Trauma response, Nick. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Aw, Dick's a good friend. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of him when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Well, that's for us to find out later, I suppose. that is all for the first day of investigation. We have our first trial for Turnabout Goodbyes tomorrow, and we don't really have a lot of evidence. In fact, a lot of it's actually pointing towards Edgeworth being the killer, but obviously he can't be, so we're just going to have to play it by ear tomorrow. But that is all for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!